Hello everyone and welcome to this live weekly Forex forecast live with Ivan and FX. Here we're gonna go through some nice things. Oh, sorry. We're gonna go through some nice things, some nice trading plans, some nice trading setups, some fun, some jokes. Yeah, let's go. I hope you have had a fantastic weekend. I hope you had done tons of research. I hope you have done. I hope you can hear me though. Can you hear me? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. I hope you have had tons of research, tons of fun things to do, so that now you're just relaxed, happy, smiling, and just coming here for some laughter. Hello, Denise. Happy to have you here, and I'm just wondering where people went. There we are. What else? Trading forex is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Whatever has happened before does not need to happen in the future. So whatever we are going to do today, we might not win tomorrow, but we are never going to give up. We are never going to give up, okay? Is that cool? That is pretty cool. The other thing to mention here is it is 8th of August. It is a beautiful day. It is dark outside. It has been sunny. So, we are here to celebrate that we're still alive. Nobody died, at least for as I know, of our loved ones. That we are happy for that. Cool. Let's take a drink and continue. Where do we start? Where do we start in these grand things of things? First of all, people, you need to tell me where you are. Not where you are physically, but where you are. Are you prepared for this week? No, sorry. Which trading pairs you want to cover, so I can go through the screen yet again this time around, and then make sure we all are happy to see new trading pairs coming in, and also going through the old ones. Why do you all of a sudden have a different accent? Do you have an accent? No. What? I don't have an accent at all. Well, I maybe Kenya has done something to me that that isn't necessarily doing me well, but who knows? I don't think so. Do you? No, I don't think so. If anything, it should really make me more British. So, what happened on Friday, mate? Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, we said, apparently earlier, if it goes up, that is risk. Is that risk off? Up is risk on, down is risk off. And on Friday, we had I would say a double bottom at around 1.1. So what does that tell us, eh? That tells us that me and you, we are probably gonna see some dollar bullishness for whatever reason that is. I can't really tell you, because what really happened in this time period is dollar didn't fall, and this one rising, and then now it's kind of whatever. So sometimes it's linked, sometimes it's not, sometimes it is what it is. Okay, cool. So far, just gonna be straightforward with you. What is happening at the dollar at the moment? Where are we? Hello, Lou. I didn't see you in the live. I just had it, but that's okay. You were not there. Hope you will see that live after some time. So, what is important here for DXY? DXY, it is important to see that we may continue higher. The reason for that is it buyers or is it sellers taking profit? If we then go to this famous COT report very fast, I'm going to be the fastest I've ever been in my entire life. And I do run fast. So, I can almost run faster as the Norwegian, what is he called? Ingebrigtsen. I can't even remember his first name right now. Jakob Ingebrigtsen, who won 1500 meter gold medal running against Kenyans, which is the best on long distance. So I can run as fast as him for a couple of seconds at least. So as we can see here, it is increasing on buyers. Sellers are taking profit, creating more bullishness on dollar. So what is happening right now on the dollar? People are buying dollar, buying dollar, buying dollar. They are taking off positions of their buys on the commodities. We have to take care of that. And what we did last week, we did say we're going to buy dollar, and we did. And look at how it went. But then, boom. You keep switching between your regular... Oscar, you're having fun with me. So, I don't know. Do I have a... I don't have an accent. Like, it's not really a Norwegian accent. Because, you know, we Norwegians, we really talk like this. And it's really difficult for us to talk any particular English, you know. So, if you're looking for buys this week, you need to find some support, either at 92.50 or at 92.30. So, I have my own accent, and I don't really, well, thank you for noting that I do have a different accent this week, but, cool. And then, next week, it is Indian accent, by the way. Hi, Don Kirky! Finally, you have a computer! Wow! Well, yeah, that's the only thing I can say about that computer. I'm not going to shame them. I am going to shame them, and it's going to be a fun story time on TikTok whenever I can. Whenever I receive whatever I'm supposed to have. I'm supposed to have an M2 disk. I haven't received that one. I'm supposed to have 16 GB. And if I go to my computer right now, you would only find you would only find me having something like 8 GB for some crazy reasons. Who knows? So it is what it is, I guess. So yeah, I just did a performance computer on my computer. Apparently, it's a very good desktop. Graphics card is like that, but yeah, it's only 8 GB. So I'm ordered 16, so well, I guess delivered is delivered. So going higher on Dixie, going higher on S&P 500, not down to the target entries I want. For this week, we can just expect, hopefully there will be some falls. Now, I'm not going to be a sad story about the DXY, no, about the S&P 500, but I looked into some crashes lately. And it looks like this. You know, it just goes higher, 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 and then one of a day, Black Monday happens, and it falls off. Okay, I'm pretty too far to them. I don't know why I'm so close to the camera. Sorry about that, people. So, are we going to continue buying? Are we going to continue selling? So, this is, well, yeah, low risk, as we can still continue taking the stock market higher, as it's still bullish. You can't sell it. If you think of selling it, don't do it. Well, whatever I'm talking about here, this live is only for education purposes, not financial advice. Whatever I have said, you have to make your own decisions about what you think is going to be good for you in your situation. Thank you, Lou. His English is push. Yeah, push. Bougie, as my wife would say it, bougie. You know, I do live currently at a better part of town, and I don't think I am affected by their accents because I don't speak to people. So it is what it is. Well, I spoke to an Uber driver today, so yeah. Aussie has kind of like, well, what is it at the moment? Is it bearish Well, yeah, no, yeah, no, nah. It is very indecisive at the moment. So if you want to be a seller, yes, you are allowed to sell around 73, 70, and 78. 90. Are you a buyer? Are you allowed to buy here? No. Please don't. For the love of the Queen Elizabeth II, this is not a higher high, and therefore we cannot buy. But as we were looking into ING says we're going to 80. Okay, cool. If you're actually going to 80, whatever that is, you actually need to have a higher high. Pure, basic technical analysis there. So the only thing is you are allowed to, or only allowed to, I will probably write it down, only allowed to sell. Cool. Adios, amigos. Señorita. What? Is there any pairs you want me to cover today? You guys are silent. Come on, go on, mate. Nobody came here and said you were gonna be not happy. Come on, go on, mate. Yeah, I've been watching, what do you call them? Lad Baby. He's so funny. So the reason why Lad Baby is so funny is because they had a kid and she wanted a stroller for the kid so he can start walking. He made a stroller out of PVC pipes. Costed a fraction out of the price. Super happy. Ugly as... But... Yeah, ugly can get, but it worked. So the kid worked. The kid started walking, and after that, started following him, and he has just done more stupid things every day. In the winter, he took the baby stroller, put a basket in front, and started mowing snow. That's not how you mow snow. You just push snow. There was that much snow, so that's what he can do. Norwegians, we know how to do snow. We don't do snow like that. You throw it away, you break your back, get a heart attack, end up in the ER because you fell on your back. That's how you do snow. Can you sell Aussie New Zealand? No, Aussie Australia yen? Well, as we saw on Friday last week, where yen got weaker when dollar got stronger, I'm not so sure. The other thing is that currently we are kind of falling, but this level right here makes me a bit uneasy. Does that really fit? Well, that makes the market a bit more range bound and indecisive. So I really pass. I don't know what to do here. This is not a good setup at the moment. So yes, it can fall. Technically, it can fall as anything can fall. But is this a price to look for? No, not really, no. How about gold, says Roland Bardi. And USD cap, please, digital signals. I will do. Well, for those who are wondering, I am doing Australian dollar yen. Asked me twice about that. And I have said, I personally don't find it to be a very good trading setup at this moment. So yeah. Roland Party says he bought gold at 1762. That is probably one of the worst decisions in my mind you've ever done. But I can explain. Because I have someone I know this week. Well, I'm not going to say how much, but let's say it was not $1,000. Lost more than $1,000, not more than $1 million, on buying in this market. This market is not bullish, and if there's any time I have more leverage to say you have to buy when price is bullish and get out as I did at 1804, now there is no bullishness. Okay, you can argue with me and say, hey, I'm gonna hate this live because of that. No, I have 8 years of experience. Yes, it can go higher, but that is not a bullish market. That is not the same thing. That is two different things. There's two different things. You as expert, you're an expert. You're a gambler. The difference between you and a gambler is that you have a plan. You buy only markets you can buy that is favorable for you. That does mean that you have to choose away some trading setups. This one, it is 100% of the times I will choose away. I've lost money here. Why are you coming after me and say hey, why this is I lost money here? Like, why are you doing that, bro? I'm not saying you're going to lose money here, but if you do, I'm going to say I told you so. There is no way I'm going to let you stand there and buy that terrible price. It does support, yes, but it hasn't turned around. Okay? What is the same thing? It is the same thing as there is water. You want to swim in this lake, in the stream, but it's too strong. Can you swim? Yes. Will you drown? Probably. So you want to find water. You go and find water, but what you found was a flooding stream, which will only take you further down the stream. Okay? Interesting. So, if you want to learn more from me, please subscribe, and I can rant more about gold. You are only allowed to sell at this moment, but not this current price. You have to wait for pullbacks. And I will do gold later on, but I'm just going to show you that. What is a bullish trend? How do you buy a bullish trend? What is a bullish trend and how do you do it? I'm going to tell you, okay? Last time we had a bullish trend on the 4-hour on Aussie was back in December 2021. We haven't had it since. And this is where you buy. Buy. That is what you have to wait for. Okay? Nothing else. Maybe you can buy some here. Buy. Cool. Guess. But when it dropped down here, now it's only sell. And still it's sell. Okay? Boom. Lol. Can you explain why there is no good setup on Asia? Okie dokie. Mahes, you are on fire today. I can explain you what I want to say, what I want to do. Okay? Cool. You want to do... Was it sell you want to do? Sell. Okay, yeah. Cool. In a selling market, this is what... Oops, no, that is not what you want to see. In a selling market, you want to see something like this. Currently, you have this. That is a visual representation of what is happening. So, this bottom here is called bottom. Bottom, okay? In this bottom, we have paused. Paused, P for paused. It is currently falling in this previous market. Currently, we are now range bound. Was there somebody there? Hello? Did you hear someone? Okay, let's go. Is there ghosts? So, okay, just continue. Why is this not a good sell? It's because it's above or at resistance that I don't like. I would love price to do this. Come down here, that would be great place, and then up here. So just technically a place I see a pause. I don't see a strong downtrend. Yes, it can fall from here. That doesn't matter. And then if you do Aussie yen, Australian dollar, US dollar, Aussie dollar, this is way lower. So this is a big difference. You know? You're welcome. And this is also a pause. We don't trade pauses, do we? We want good prices, good setups. Is there ever going to be a sell on Aussie yen? Yes, there is. Probably, maybe tomorrow it goes low, and then you can take the pullback, and then woohoo, we have more sells. Denise says she hears buzzing in the background. I am sorry for that, though. I'm not so sure what. I think it might be the new computer. I'm sorry about that. So I need to do something about that. So sorry, we have to live through that. I don't know how to fix that at this very moment. Bardi says, I want to know about your copper trade. Copper trade is not good for you. Copper trade is not good for you for the single reason you need to learn yourself. Well, would you learn through others? Probably not. Will you make mistakes because of others? Probably not, most likely. But you don't have the expertise, the knowledge. Someone else has it, but you don't develop. Okay? I want you to develop, nobody else. If I give you signals, sell Euro New Zealand, sarcasm by the way, sell Euro New Zealand at 16.50 or 169.16. Sell those prices. Takes profit at 16.50, 16.55, 65.58, and you're good to go. What did you learn? Did you learn something there? Please tell me. What did you learn? That is what it is. That is signal trading. So, yeah. Thanks, bro. You have opened my eyes. You're very well welcome, party. I hope that you are now subscribing and that you're going to follow along for a longer time so I can learn you more. Okay? Cool. Other than that, I'm looking for Euro New Zealand to fall next week as well. Great. And 68.50 and 69.16 sounds like good prices. So, I'm probably going to put some sales there. What's your price consumption expectation on USD CPI data? Oh, I don't have one at the moment, Mr. Mahez. I don't have one. It can be anything and nothing. At the moment, America is doing very well, and there is some, they call them bottlenecks, which is, I wouldn't call them extraordinary. I would call them factors that is right now that makes price pressure a bit more than normal. So it's a bit more difficult to predict. Is it going to be stronger than the number? Probably. Hey bro! Is your program of learning cost... Amol says, bro, is your program of learning cost is lifetime or just 1 year? There is a price for lifetime, which is one-time cost. There is a price for 6 months. There is a price for 3 months, which with less features. And currently there is one guy on monthly. I don't want to do monthly anymore because that just pushes. That's too much pressure on me to deliver fast results, which is not I'm not about. I'm about longer term knowledge, so I stopped that. But yeah, there is an ivanfx.com link above there, and then you have to scroll down. Probably, I can actually do that myself. That would be fun. What do you do? How far do you need to scroll? Where's the prices? Okay, I have to scroll down quite far down to whatever. Oh, there is actually one per year. Oh, that's bad. So if you scroll down, probably mid-page, a bit further down the main page, there is some prices, and you can choose whatever you want. Lifetime, one-time fee for 400 for 6 months, or 350 for 1 year, which is one space left. So you go. You're welcome. That's an old price, by the way, and I don't know. I know why it's there, but it's not going to be there for any time longer than maybe tonight. I just realized that. So take it if you want to. So yeah, there you go. It says, I think it was 1400. I think it was. I think it's 1500 as far as I remember. One time. Lifetime is low one time, yeah. Which I would say, if you're going to work for me for the next 20 years, is an absolutely steal if you're going to work with me for 20 years. So, and if you're going to work with me for 2 days, that's absolutely terrible price. So it's totally up to you. I'm only giving you options. You choose. I am there to help you out. But also, you need to work yourself as well. I'm not here to sell you anything. Okay? I will do my absolute best, and I'm working on people at my absolute best at the moment. And what do they call it now? Xiang, Bryce, Benny, Hardik. What do you call it at the moment? Malaysia guy. I can't remember you at the moment. There's another guy as well. Talk to them. I'll send you someone if you need to. But yeah, great people. Renewing. What really moves the market is yield differential. The rest is only data. What really moves the market is yield differentials. The rest is only data with minor impact. Then you have to go back to what drives yields, which is basically the same, Oscar. So what drives yields? That's the question too. USD CAD going higher. We have not reached the first target. We're still bullish. We are not bearish at all. That's a buy, that is a buy, and that's also a buy here. So we are still bullish up from 125.20. Whatever I'm saying here is only what I think is going to happen. It doesn't need to happen at all. And if you think this is going to fall, you're very much welcome to look for a reversal around in this area. I'm not going to set you up for that because I don't believe in that, and I think the market is bullish. But nevertheless, I'm going to make you think about twice about what you're thinking at the moment, and I'm going to go to a different USD CAD so that we can yeah. Okay, so if you are now thinking, oh, this is going to fall, you need something like this. And then this one can bounce, so you have to be a break even at that point. But yeah, you need to have a lower low below these lows here, and then you can sell. Don't sell here, you have to have a lower low first. Cool. And if you think your prices are too high, well, there's other prices. Okay, so I do remember we have to do Euro New Zealand. I did Euro New Zealand, I did Aussie Yen, Pound Aussie. Oh, there's an interesting here. So, oh, okay, that's a fun one. There's a reaction here. So in my mind, until we break 87.70, we are still bullish. Okay. BOE is again bullish. Market is also bullish. So what you can flip your thing around like a baby bum. I don't know. Break of 87.70. Is that likely? In the event of planning and stuff, if you're a buyer, you don't think like that. You're thinking, aha, we are breaking higher. That is fantastic. So we're gonna buy or continue buy. If it falls down there, it is a break of the bullish trend. It is a break of what you would expect to be normal market conditions. Therefore, you shouldn't be trading there anymore. If you are hoping for price of pound Aussie to fall, I hope your God do miracles, because it doesn't look very well at the moment. Okay. Just my 2 thoughts on this one. Also, it's a very difficult pair to trade, by the way. If you're wondering, it is a very difficult pair to trade. Is this the time for a gold? Is there any gold traders here now? Is there gold traders? Anyone? Let's see. Should I move my screen a bit more? Let's see. Move screen. Screen move. Okay, moving the screen. Okay. Did that make any difference for the sound, by the way? Because now it's just wall around me. Happy day. You're late. Aww. Why are you late? You guys can see my setup right now. 1 screen, 2 screen, computer, laptop. No, I mean, what do you call it? Keyboard. Yeah. So I want 3 screens now. So what do you call it? I am now spoiled with 2 screens. It's fantastic, by the way, and it moves around. I can make them vertical and stuff like that. So you went long on Thursday. Okay, that is Thursday. Yeah, okay, cool. Good. Good, Denise. Euro pound. Okay, so yeah. So what was my personal expectation for USDPI? Higher than expectations. Okay, great. Patel Nitesh. I guess you're Indian or Pakistani, so we'll do the Pakistani Indian accent with you. We will get there. Okay, we will get there next. Since my hairs has paid tons of money, we are looking for Euro Pound. Euro Pound has 1 resistance at the moment, 85, and then that's a sell. As long as we are holding 85, we're going downtown. How far? Well, we can use the pivot points for that matter, and 84.30. Okay, cool. Great. Yep, that was easy. Finally, Euro Pound is trending. The other thing to notice here, that if we break above 85, it doesn't necessarily mean we're not going to fall again, because this is Euro Pound after all. We can also fall from 85, and we can also fall from 85.50 or 85.20. So just be aware that this one has a bit different personalities. This one, I would call them, what do you call them nowadays? Narcissistic. Did you guys hear that noise? Or that note? Yeah. Great, Anise. Great. Nobody is crucifying you for that. That's pretty good decision at the moment. Good decision. Yeah, Euro Pound. Yeah, great. Can do Euro Dollar and Euro Pound Dollar if you didn't already. I think I already have, but I will do that very fast. Okay. So Aussie we did. I said there is no good entries here, but you have to wait for 73.70 or 73.90. What is that? Technical analysis. Support. Okay, maybe not. Why am I failing myself? Support. Yeah. Support. Cool. So something around there. Euro, we need to go back up again to 80, 185. You cannot buy here. You cannot sell here. So this is the death point where you cannot do anything at all here. So you have to wait so that it can have a better resistance and then fall down to 1685, give or take. All right. Are you a buyer? Are you a buyer? You kind of need a higher high here even. So yeah, I think you kind of need a higher high there. So is that really great at the moment? So just wait. Pound. It's probably a more bullish one. Is this a good breakout? Can you sell there? Somebody asked me on Friday if I could sell there. I would probably not sell there because it's not a good break. It could break, but it's not a good break. So I would want it to come higher. But if it falls, well, by all means. By all means. We're going down to 30, what's it, 35? 33, 35, 30, 35, yeah, 35, 35.50. So, yeah, it can. So, I guess as long as it does break lower than the previous low, yeah, I guess it can then do better. But remember, it's not a good break. It could still be bullish. So if you are a seller, be aware of us going above 39.50 again. Great. Isn't that good? Good. So we only have 4 likes today, people. Like, what happened? Where did we go? What did we do? What happened? And then we have to do gold. Now we can do gold all the way until the end, of course, always. So, 1762. 1762. What is happening here? We fell hard. People lost money hard. Somebody got out at break even. I'm going to say that too many times. I'm sorry about that. But my point is, you buy in bullish markets. You get out when you see that you no longer are right. And when you are looking for price around markets where you are expected to find support, that sets you up at least for a better risk to reward. But as we saw this week, more sellers coming in on gold, and to be honest, I have technically officially left my bullish bias, technical bullish bias for 2021. If that's a good decision, I don't know. I have been telling you to look for buys. We only got buys in April. We were supposed to have them in June, which was absolutely terrible. We were supposed to have them in July, which did not happen whatsoever. At least not great ones. And we are back to that entry, by the way, which is supposed to be the best performing months for gold and silver. And it did not happen. So if the best performing months are not in line and people keep taking profit, keep selling gold, then they are seeing something different than I am. And I'm going to say, okay, they're winning so far. I am fundamentally going to be the same. I'm not going to change my fundamentals, but I'm going to change. I don't want you to be lured into trading decisions or pairs you can make money on, but you always lose. I'm here to. I I think my mission for this week is to figure out why gold falls, and then why why what is making their decision. Probably I already had the answer, but I don't want to. Data as a whole indetermined, period of time will serve as balance to decide any yield changes. But an isolated event like non-farm won't change the market direction in the long run. Nah, that's probably true, Oscar. But now we have had fantastic so far. 4, 3, or 4 non-farm perils now. Um, so, but there's still ways to go in the unemployment market. So, but now it comes down to now it becomes more and more difficult. Is Uncle Ted, that is a construction worker all his life, is he going to start working for Microsoft? And does people want to go to North Dakota to work in a gas station in -40 or 30 in the winter, whatever that is, or 0 Fahrenheit, whatever you guys call it? Probably not. So the closer to 0 you get, the closer to 0 you get with employment data, the more difficult it is to employ people. Even though you will always have different souls that still wants jobs, but then America is ruthless compared to any other country. I've heard stories about people getting fired for being 5 minutes late. If you're 5 minutes late in Norway, you're told not to do it, or you're said, "Hey, welcome." What happened? It was a bit more ice than normal. Cool, let's start. In America, you seem to getting fired for anything. So anything and nothing and whatever. But yeah. So there's always going to be that bottom of an employment market. Always is going to be something. Depends how much is something. 4.5 is something. So for gold, as far as I can see it, is range bound, give or take, ever since August, since last year. A bit bearish, a bit something. So, hands down, pants up. Oscar Leon says the main data that's going to move the market is COVID. I disagree. All the way through dollar in what do you call it? This period. Well, maybe from now on, but in this period there was in this period. By the way, this is actually only political. This is election. Here, the COVID cases was rising in this period, but we didn't fall. So maybe it can happen this year. For Australia, yes, that's going to run the Australian economy at the moment. Yeah, corporate America is brutal. Yeah, and I don't know if whatever I see is the media and how they want to portray it, and it's TikTok, by the way, and people's personal histories. And maybe I'm only seeing the worst ones and never seeing the good ones. People don't talk about still being hired and always getting a new job and all those things. But what we have seen, according to LinkedIn, by the way, is the largest migration is in history. I don't know. But the largest migration of people. And for a couple of reasons: bad management, low pay, or compensation, bad managers, or that they basically just found a better job, better work environment, right? So people are not necessarily getting fired, but also seeing that they can be at home and be way happier and choosing to go self-employed instead. You know, that is also a key important element to this a non-farm payroll things. Even though supply goes up, even though people still, well, I've seen, what was it, Wendy's? People just went out of Wendy's. Like there was nobody else in the shop anymore because whatever, management maybe. Starbucks, also the same thing. Just went out of some kind of local store somewhere. It's micro. It's not. It doesn't really matter in the large scale, but still, it says something about corporate America. Is it? Does it matter? Probably not. Probably too small scale, but it's notable, and people know that they are disadvantaged, and they want to find better opportunities for themselves. My personal history is Corporation America wants population to be slaves. Well, hashtag Amazon and hashtag Walmart. Yeah. Yeah. Also didn't fall because of the emergency. Didn't fall emergency taken by the government. That's the manipulation of the market. Well, there is lockdown, and lockdown is not necessarily a positive thing for the market. What is the trade plan for the upcoming week? Oh, happy day. You are happy. Dollar bullishness. Can write down some key points as I end this thing. So, by the way, for those 30 people who is here, I'm alone this week. So, if anyone wants to party, and if you seem a bit sad, well, stuff happens. So, what else? Week plan? Dollar. Up. Aussie down, I think. And then I think New Zealand up, just for the fun of it. Euro could also be down. Gold is down. We haven't talked about my most successful trading plan last week, which was US oil. That was a fantastic trading plan, people. Let's give it a clap. Fantastic, eh? We went from 74 to 68, give or take. That is $6 that week. Happy days as home. I've been home alone now in your. Wait. Even FX Home Alone now in your local cinema. Well, I could do better than that. Home Alone. Your one job, one opportunity, one laugh. Home Alone in theaters near you. So yeah, what's the champ plan here, bro? I don't know. I would like to know, but this is not a good place to sell, and we probably should have sold there. Well, that's hindsight, all those things. So, what was the plan? Sell. Probably sell. Nope. Sell. Yeah. Sell. Sell. What do you do now, bro? Well, now you need a lower low, lower high, sell. Can this go bullish? Yes, if it goes above 70. Was there any risk this week? There's a UPEC meeting this week. UPC meeting this week. I don't know who said that, UPC, but that's pretty funny. It's OPEC. OPEC meeting this week. One of the most legitimized cartels in this world, by the way. But yeah, there you go. Um, should we do silver? Is there anyone for silver here? Can silver come to cashier number 5? There is a problem with a Karen. Yeah. So silver, same destiny as gold. Sal. Sad. Lizzo Simmons says, can you do gold? If you give me a subscription to this thing and tell me what I can help you with, I'm not asking you for subscribe just because of fun. I ask you because I'm giving you value, I'm helping you out. So if I can help you out with something on gold, I will do that, Simon. But if I'm going to tell you what I think, well, does that help you anything at all? Probably not. So sell prices on silver. There you go. Going 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Sold to the highest bidder at 124.84 or something like that. So in this area, you need to look for sells, basically. So Simon hasn't responded to me yet. So what are we gonna do about that, bros? What do we do? What do we do? So New Zealand is strong at the moment. So if we just find the weakest one and buy it. If that New Zealand dollar, if that's New Zealand yen, is that New Zealand yen? We have to do New Zealand yen. I have to come back next week and say, hey, look at that, bro. Where's yens? There you are, yen. Yeah, okay. So first of all, first prize goes to Mr. 77. Second prize goes to 76.65. Target is maybe 78.32. But bim, boom. You're welcome. Simon, how long time do you need for a response? Come on. Go on. You didn't come here just as... Yep, subscribe gold is on the major support. I'm thinking we to go bullish. No way. You are one. You need your glasses on. Okay, so let me train you, Simon, here in front of every 26 people here. How would we train people to think correctly about gold? What is your now we have come to professional YouTube. Professional YouTube tells you to have a plan before you come to the market. That plan tells you what you think fundamentally is going to happen. Well, that's too bad word, is it? Fundamentally. So, what do you think? How do you think the Central Bank of America is going to affect gold? And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, you have to do research. You cannot buy gold just because you felt like, well, Nabucodonosor said that the PIP Forex Master said it's going to go up. Okay, that doesn't work out. That doesn't move the market. The moving markets is central banks. It is banks and what do they think. Okay? Pension funds, whatever. Central banks, governments, banks of major size moves gold. Manipulates gold for that matter. What are they looking at? They're looking at economic performance of dollar in the American economy. They're looking at the risk sentiment and all those other things. At this moment, ladies and gentlemen, fundamentally, I would like this to go higher. Yes, that is correct. I'm also bullish fundamentally. That I think that gold is going to go higher. But there is something called support and resistance. This is broken support at this level. This is at support, but there's nothing in this world that is not going to make that a resistance and then fall further. The thing is, if you're going to be a buyer, Simon, you need a trend. Well, that might be boring for you, but it's essential to my trading. When you now have, instead of that, you have that. Okay, I'm going to make it black so we all can see it, because black is good contrast to white background. When we have that, does that look like a bullish entry? No, it doesn't. Well, it can go bullish tomorrow. Yes, it can. What you want to see then? I want you to see a double bottom, higher high, higher low, something like this. Then you can buy it. And then if it falls further, don't shoot me. Don't come for me and say, Ivan, I lost money. I blew my account. You took a high risk opportunity. This is high risk. Since it did not stop and then continue up from here, but it went lower. Therefore, it is high risk, high risk, high risk. Do you want to risk your money in high risk markets? Be my guest. Come back with the results, and I will praise you if you did well. My bias is dollar strength for seasonality. Then why are you buying gold? That doesn't make sense, bro. Hello, Noor. Welcome. Lezo, if you're a gold dollar bull, you should be selling gold because dollar is on this side of gold, which draws this pair downtown. How do you know that dollar drives gold downtown? You go to dollar index and says, what did it do on Friday? It went higher. You then go to the 10-year T-note, US government bond 10-year yield. What did that do? That also went higher. That means if this one goes higher, gold falls. Then you go to DXY, which is on the other side, which also rose. And if you know denominators and fractions and whatever you call that thing, fractions, if you went to school and did fractions, so gold went from maybe 2 divided by 2, it went from down to 1, and then this is gold divided by dollar, and then that went to that. So we went 1 down because gold in itself went down because of treasury bonds, or they went to treasury bonds instead, sorry, and then it went into dollar as well. So that means that this is no longer 1, it is now 0.5. So it is magnifying the move. Okay? This magnified the move on gold. So if you're a dollar bull, you're only selling it. Thank you. No, hello. How can I help you, sir? Someone telling me that I'm stuck. Am I stuck somewhere? No, I'm not. Ricky B has subscribed. Welcome very much. And Ashkat Singh also become a member to this YouTube today. And I was live a couple of 2 hours ago now. Had a fundamental bias live. This is technical mostly. And yeah, pretty good. Cost you $5 a month. Am I selling that? No. Why? Because you wanted it, not me. I'm just giving what you guys wanted. So yeah. Gold to 1700. Yeah. I think it's a good trade plan, right? Can you sell now? No. But yeah. Cool. Sorry about that. Yeah, man, that's a good trade plan. That's a good trade plan. I'm not gonna bother that. Bless you. No one in the comment section saying bless you. If anyone wants to, Princess is calling. I'm gonna call it a night. I think I've been here for an hour. I think that's good enough for you. So until then, please get a like. Please get a subscription if you want to. And I see you soon. Boom. Oh.